One. Hey, we're live. I'm invisible for some reason because my camera moved.
Good job.
And guess what? Oh, there I am.
Yay.
Good job.
That's alright. The
Eric's
DM
invisible.
is.
We're worried about you.
We're all working behind the scenes here, so. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to StackedDiceRP presents Icewind Rime of the Frostmaiden. Jumping back in. Little recap. Last session, the party spent the night in a tavern called the White Lady. Had a seance with a halfling. Learned some interesting things from the spirit. Sadly, the centaur had to stay outside in the stables with the horse and Gwyn because stairs and stairs. In the morning, after talking to also a dwarven bounty hunter and learning about what seems to be a couple odd murderers throughout the 10 towns. There's been 3 so far. You woke up, got some interesting winter gear called crampons for your shoes. Went and picked up some snowshoes as well from the other tavern, the Wet Trout. And then you made your way out on Lackdinishire. While out on the lake, you found some empty bottles of whiskey and ale, wine, all floating in the water, and followed it to find a crashed boat. Upon approaching the boat, you were attacked by 2 harpies. Dealt with pretty quickly. Not too much of an issue. Started exploring the cliff face that have some caves and a frozen river. First cave you went into had a direwolf that was fed direwolf meat. Cannibals. After feeding a direwolf its own meat, you left, you searched around, found some drawings on the wall, found an old campsite with a couple journals. Went back to the river, found a waterfall you could climb up. Upon climbing up, both Kailani and Arwen both grabbed the same piece of ice at the same time, and it broke. As it was breaking, you watched a form of water like a serpent extend from beyond the ice, and it looks like it's about ready to attack. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and jump over to the map, and we can roll some initiative once I get it set up.
Can I clarify something?
What's up?
We didn't feed the direwolf his own meat. We didn't cut off his leg and feed it to him. We just fed him a different direwolf. It's fine.
It would have been fine if we did.
Make it sound worse than what it was.
Close enough.
Cannibalism, though.
It makes sense.
I think there's a whole other word for it if he eats his own flesh.
I'm sure there is.
Auto cannibalism. Starving.
Yes. Auto cannibal.
Auto cannibalism.
Oh, you can go ahead and roll your initiatives, guys. Remember to click on your tokens and then hit the initiative button.
Now on top of
Computer.
the left,
Oh,
I'll tell
I'm
you
the
that.
one right by the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's me.
Good job, guys.
I'm
just
My
gonna watch
computer
this all
decided.
18.
My computer decided it's not going to cooperate.
Typical.
Zach, can you roll initiative for me? My screen is frozen.
Let's see where you're at.
0.
There it goes.
You're up ahead. Let's see if I can roll your initiative from D&D Beyond, because
I say if you can't, I'm just I'm refreshing my screen. I'm sure I can do it in a second.
19.
Yeah, why?
It always rolls it twice for me because I have 2 up.
Why is it saying this is not responding?
You clicking your token?
Ray's in there,
No.
Zanzakoth is in there.
My Google Chrome is
Tess
not
in
responding.
there, Kailani,
Oh, yeah.
Arwen, Xanavor.
Oh, for roll 20?
Gwen.
My whole Google Chrome is
I'd say
not.
roll 20 always has problems.
No, it's Google Chrome. Like I can't do either any of the tabs on it right now. It's not responding.
Oh, fine.
Restart yourself real quick. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'll get it
Say,
working.
You are up first, so.
Of course.
He's holding an action.
I'm
I
fine
was
with
gonna-
that guy. I'll take his initiative roll.
So you're about
I can't
25
even
feet.
see the screen. Hold on.
Well, you're about 25 feet away from the edge of the waterfall. And you just heard cracking and some screaming.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna reload. Roll 20 here real quick.
Just tell me what you're wanting to do so I can...
Chances are I'm just gonna shoot at it with a bow. So, I guess just do that.
It is big enough to kind of see it moving from the top of the waterfall, so I'll say that's fine. Just a normal shot with a bow. Short bow. That's an 11. That's gonna miss. There we go. Easy enough. Arwen. There's a giant water snake in front of you, essentially.
Close is it?
It is in your face.
Which one?
It is in your face.
Oh shit.
It looks like this.
Water all up in your face.
You touched my butt!
I don't even know. Can I guess a dagger?
Yeah, dagger. And you've got short sword, I think, and
Yeah. Wait, do I? Oh wait, yeah, I do.
I recommend stabbing, bludgeoning, looking at those options.
I'm gonna do.
13 just hits. So go ahead and roll some damage. Yep. Four piercing. So you stab it, and it doesn't seem like it has a whole lot of effect, but it kind of recoils from the dagger.
Can't do.
These are fun.
Let's see. What would it like to do? Who's it gonna go for?
Okay.
I want to see who had the lower athletics. Okay. It's gonna go for Kailani. So Kailani, it's gonna try to reach out and constrict you with a 23, so it will. Oh, wrong one. Ow. 8 bludgeoning? Are you still standing?
Yes, I am still standing. I'm not happy about it.
Okay. Well, the good news is you're grappled and you're still alive. Well, that's the bad news. I think that's the bad news. The good news is it's a water weird, and you can breathe water. So it's trying to drown you with no issue, like, at all.
You might just accept that around
Oh, I got flash
paper in there.
Yeah, actually.
And the funny thing
Yeah,
is,
lucky there.
it doesn't seem...
Inside of it.
It seems like once it locks onto you, it doesn't really have a way to attack other things. So it's gonna try to constrict
kick
you.
its ass. I'll keep it busy.
It gets ass from inside.
Kick its ass from the inside. Alright, Gwen is going to run over and try to help Arwen.
How tall is this thing?
Let's go beak. That's a natural one. That's a D2.
Oh no.
So evens, it's gonna go for Arwen, and then odds, it'll go for the water weird. That's an odd, so it still goes through.
Nice.
Somehow it manages to find purchase on the water. Does some piercing damage to it.
All right.
Okay. Xanavor. There's a lot of commotion behind you all of a sudden. And the centaur to your right's lantern just turned green. You know that's a bad thing. And Cray turned around and shot an arrow into behind you.
While it is a fascinating specimen, I suppose I will help. Fine. I will use my Ray of Sickness upon it.
Okay. And I believe, is that an attack roll?
Yes,
Or
it
a
is.
save?
It's an attack roll.
Okay.
Does that hit?
An 11 does not hit.
No.
And turn around and conjure up this sickly green energy and throw it towards it, and it just dodges out of the way. Water seems very dexterous. Fluid. Yeah, there's a lot of fluid motion here.
Very liquidy water.
It is liquidy water, yeah.
Just a little wet.
The Xanavor is like, I'm not the
Hey.
So
I'm dry.
am I able to see this thing while on this bridge?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm surprised I was able to see it from
So
my
I'm
angle.
going to
It's
run up
large.
to the edge, and I'm going to try to. Can I stab it with a spear since I can see it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try stabbing it. See how well that works.
Don't hit the Triton that's like wrapped up in it. That's all I ask.
If you do, save its blood.
That's gonna hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
How the water dilutes it.
Wait, is spear 2? Yes.
So go ahead and roll damage. 4.
Yeah. Yep. And then. Yeah, nope, that's it.
Okay. Cass.
Right. Cass is going to. How tall was this this waterfall ish thing?
It's about 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. Then I am going to jump off the ledge into an attack directly down onto it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a attack roll first off.
I'm gonna go two-handed with the longsword.
Okay.
Shit, didn't mean to do that. Second.
– 23 is gonna hit. For 11. Nice.
And then I'm just down there with them.
And
That's what I'm doing at this time.
Okay, so I also need you to roll me an acrobatics check.
Uh-oh. That was something else. I don't see it. Hold on. It's pretty good. Right?
That's a 6.
It's pretty
That's
good.
a 6.
So, the good news or the bad news first?
Seeing a theme here.
So the good news is, Kailani suddenly kicked out of the water wheel as you jump into it. The bad news is, you're currently now inside of it, and you can't breathe.
Yeah.
That's not great.
But you didn't take any fall damage, so...
Would have taken the ladder.
Hey, water negates fall damage.
Physics, it's how it works.
Catch me! Immediately is caught and drowned.
Kailani, after getting ejected from the water weird, you
Shit, do I
see.
take damage for being parachuted, like, shot out cannon style?
Why you gotta give me?
Nah, because you were already kind of on the floor.
Okay. Good. Good. So I suck and forgot that I have reactions that I could use and did not.
Mm-hmm.
So Kailani is currently cussing herself out under her breath. I think. So am I prone right now, currently?
No.
Okay. Then. I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter. I'm like within 5 feet, right?
Yeah, you would just stand up and use half your movement.
Yeah. Okay. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand up and I'm going to. I'm actually gonna use my warhammer,
Okay.
Do it.
which is bludgeoning damage. So I don't know why I'm acting like this is like new. I hit that button, it rolled. Yes. Oh, and I was like angry, yelling, screaming. I don't like being surprised, and it surprised me. So.
Weird question. What language are you yelling in?
Ooh. Okay. I gotta find which languages I know because I'm probably yelling in like my native language, which is gonna be primordial.
Okay.
I think when Kailani gets mad, she like reverts to that like primal language that she knows.
Yeah. So the weird thing happens is whenever you're yelling in essentially Aquan, it
Right.
looks at you like it understands that you're angry, and it just kind of stares at you for a second. It seems to understand what you're saying.
So let me ask you this. After I roll damage, because I still want to roll
Yes.
damage.
Yes.
Which I'm gonna do that real quick. And I had my shield out, I'm assuming, so one-handed.
Okay. 9.
Okay, so would I have time to recognize the fact that it was understanding my language?
You would have enough time to realize that it understands you, yes.
But not enough time on this turn to interact with it in any other way.
Correct, because you've already used your attack action, and while you were using that action, you also did it. So that's
Okay.
technically your 6 seconds.
Okay, I think Kailani has a feature that, which I'm trying to find it right now. Emissary of the Sea, where I can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water. So I was just trying to put 2 and 2 together, but cool. I'm done with my turn.
Okay.
Can we play
Any
now?
bonus actions or anything?
I wish I had bonus actions. Okay, no.
You have 2 bonus actions that I can see.
What? I have bonus actions?
You do.
I'm looking. Bonus
If you
actions.
go to your sheet and hit the word bonus action under the actions, it shows you pretty much what you can do.
Oh, I have bonus spells. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry. Let's see what. Is anybody else injured right now?
Just you.
I can't see the map. Does that mean that? Does that count?
No, handicapped is different than injured.
I beg to differ.
Let's see if I can adjust your settings real quick, see if you can see.
Yeah, I think I am. Actually, can I use a bonus action really quick? I'm sorry. I would like to use Healing Word.
Matt, try scrolling
Go for
down.
No, I my map is black and I can't click on my I can't access my token. Everything else is working.
That's
You
my
zoomed out all the way?
Yeah, I'm seeing my token. I can't see any of your guys' token. It's just a big square black map, and I can't click on my token. It doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go. I can see.
You shrank. Now there's 2.
Well, it technically is small.
There you
Okay, now I can access my token.
go. Okay.
Awesome.
Healing word for 4 on who? Who are you healing?
So,
Yourself? Okay. Oh yeah, that deleted you off there. Cray, you're technically up next. I just gotta add your turn in.
Okay. I guess I could still see it from here to shoot it with an arrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now I can actually see what's going on.
That'll hit. And
Zoom
you do get sneak attack because there's a lot of people surrounding it.
Kill it. Kill it.
I get pack tactics.
Mm-hmm. Alright. That's its turn. It's your turn. Anything else with you?
Hold on. Sorry, I'm still not used to scrolling through D&D Beyond. Oh, there it is. Okay, I just want to read this real quick. That's it for now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna do anything else.
It is going to attempt to constrict.
Okay.
16 against you, Cass. Does that hit?
I don't think it does. No, it does not.
Okay, so yeah, it's trying to like tense itself around you, and you're just holding it back. So it does nothing for that turn. It just kind of
Holding
flares
my breath
around.
really, really hard.
are you turning purple yet?
No.
Arwen?
I
I guess I'll try to shoot it with my bow.
Okay. If you're going to try to shoot it, you have to back up because it's
yeah.
disadvantage at like melee range. And if you back up, it gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
So we nerfed the range though on the bozo, right? Because I think it says like 150 feet or something for a long bow is the minimum.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
but if
that's
you're
not how that
close
works.
up,
Yeah,
that's still a disadvantage.
that's not what that means. Like the
Oh, okay.
150 range is what you can shoot before it's disadvantage. So if you can shoot from essentially 10 feet away to 150 as a normal roll, but if you try to go from that 150 to 400, then it's disadvantage.
Well, it says 150 to 600 for a long bow. I assumed
Well,
if
that's what I
if
meant,
it was So I was assuming if it was under 150, you'd be a disadvantage. But that's like
That's its
no one would
range.
ever
That's
use it.
normal.
Yeah, that's its normal range is
Done it a couple
10
times.
to 150.
How far away am I from it?
You are 5 feet.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. Got it.
If I try to hit it with the mic, cast.
Mm. It's big enough you can aim for an area. It's not an issue.
I guess I'll just go after it.
Okay. Stowing your dagger and pulling the mace out from your side. Go ahead and take a swing. 10 is going to miss, sadly.
Oh. I didn't even bother. I have to roll the damage.
No.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, I'm like, if I missed.
No. But yeah, you take a wide swing with the mace and it just snakes its way around it and gets back to its normal form. Gwyn's turn. Gwyn is going to attempt claw this time. That is also a 10. That's going to miss. Xanavor.
I'm gonna cast Sapping Sting on this thing.
Okay.
So it has to make a saving throw of 13.
What kind of saving throw?
Stepping Sting, I think, is intelligence, isn't it?
It's a Constitution. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's a natural 1.
Yay! It takes. I gotta roll 1d4 for it, so. Takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
And let's see. It falls prone, so sorry, Cass, you're going with it.
Well, the weird thing is, it doesn't seem to be able to go prone. But because it rolled a natural 1, I will say it drops Cass out.
Yeah.
So, Cass, you are no longer constricted.
He kind of steps out and starts shaking like a dog.
It is
Mutts.
immune to prone.
You get water all over the floor because that'd be great.
But another thing you did notice that even though you didn't do a lot of damage with that, it seemed like it worked pretty well. Using a spell on it versus the weapons.
So, am I able to relay this to everyone, or is my turn?
Yeah,
over?
you can say it out loud.
Listen, you simpletons! It does not like magic. Use magic on it. Otherwise, you are literally taking a knife through butter. It's not going to do anything. It's just going to go straight through it.
Zanzikoth, with that information in your new turn,
Well,
what would you like to do?
I'm still right next to it.
Mhm.
I don't really want to use my action to disengage, so I'm gonna still stab it.
Okay.
Stab.
You fool!
Stab. Go ahead and roll the hit. 15's gonna hit.
Oh, I
Damage.
watched the die roll from an 8 to a 5. Okay. It's gonna be it.
6 damage. Doesn't seem like it does as much damage as you would hoped.
Yeah.
That brings it to Kailani.
So Kailani heard Sandsbor loud and clear. She didn't quite care for the delivery message, or the way it was delivered, but she is going to cast her cantrip, Sacred Flame.
Okay. Oh, it needs to make a dex save.
Oh yeah, dex save.
That's a natural 23.
Ether.
She just cusses in Aquan a little bit more.
It seems to hiss at you as you dodges out of the way. Bringing it to Cass.
Well, even with knowing that magic works best, I don't have magic yet. So, I'm just going to go longsword at him again. So, that's what he does. Oh my god.
Patch, are you feeling okay, buddy?
Ooh, natural 1. There's 3 people, so roll a D4, and we'll just drop the 4. Go in order.
What number am I? I don't like that.
You are 3.
Don't fucking roll a 3.
Not going well.
Oh, I
Roll
hate
all the numbers.
You somehow hit it. So go ahead and roll.
Who'd I hit?
You hit the water weird.
Oh!
Oh!
Like you got expelled from it, and I guess you hit the ice and slipped for your
I still had
attack,
water in my eyes.
and
You
just
know,
swung upwards on accident. And it's still connected, so go ahead and roll damage.
I mean, you know how it goes. It's one-handed. You know how it goes. I mean, water in your face, you got the chainmail on, you can't do much. You can't wipe that shit off. You're just kind of stuck with it.
I wouldn't know. I wear robes.
Getting lucky with the unlucky natural ones. All right. So that was your action. Anything else?
Nope.
Yeah.
Hold in here.
Cray.
All right. He's gonna do the old tried and true and shoot that with a bow again. And I'm gonna roll twice because I get pack tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Did it not roll twice? Oh,
It just rolled it one time.
weird. Okay, try it again.
13 will hit. And the first damage you rolled was 10
Okay.
and 4 for 14. Halved to 7. Yeah. Anything else?
That will be it.
Cool. Its turn. Its form seems to start kind of wavering, and it doesn't quite know what to do. I think it's going to go for Gwen this time. That's a natural 25. Ooh, damn. Luckily, it hit Gwen, so that is 23 damage. Gwen looks super panicked, but still alive.
Well, that thing just pissed me off.
Great components for me.
What would beer taste like?
Gwen is also considered
Chicken.
grappled,
Well, it
but
could be really gamey.
Can I talk to this when it's not my turn?
I mean, technically, like, what are you trying to say?
My last turn, I was an idiot and forgot that I actually wanted to talk to it. But seeing it hit Gwen, I would probably say, like, stop. You're outnumbered. Please stop. Let us talk to you. Something like that.
It seems to understand, but seems unable to respond. That being said, it's still going after things. But it brings it to Arwen's turn. As you see Gwen being surrounded by this water weird.
I feel that. How? I mean, I'm still probably like, what? 5 feet away.
Yeah, you haven't moved. It hasn't moved either. It seems to be connected to this area, and it cannot move from where it's at.
I guess I'm gonna just. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Never mind. I'm probably just gonna try to go after with the dagger. I don't know.
You have a short sword?
Huh?
Do you have a short sword?
Oh, I do. Yeah,
So
I do.
the short sword does more damage than the dagger.
There you
And,
go.
We're gonna do that.
that's an 11. Alright.
Oh, well, that was.
You hit it, but it doesn't seem to pierce the water tension. So it doesn't seem to do any damage.
Of course.
Bad rules. Gwen is panicked and not having a good time and is going to... It is an action to escape. Yeah. Action, DC 13. Nope, still in there. Xanavor.
I'm going to groan. Say, I said use magic, you fools! As I cast firebolt at it.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
Oh.
Now I need you to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, d6.
Who's the real fool?
Exactly. This fool's gonna get a hoof to the face.
I look at Xanathar, I'm like, I get it.
You do get it, Cass. Go ahead and roll.
Throw him here! No, throw him here!
You take 2 fire damage as it goes and just hits against your wet body.
Ogazen, how did you miss? How did you miss?
You
I'm
should-
not happy.
Oh,
You're just like, I get it. And I'm just like, yep, yep, you do. Anything else, Xanavor?
I'm just staring through the water.
Use your magic.
You use your magic.
I did. You happen to be a recipient of it.
Zanzibar.
You are inside the thing.
No, he's on
He's
the other
not.
side of it.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's right. He
Wait,
fell
wait.
out of it. He fell out. You're right. Okay. Yeah,
just
I
felt
forgot.
Like
I'm gonna take
over the bad
the.
guy, just laid a hit cast.
He lobbed
I'm
it.
gonna take the-
Shooting threes.
Obey.
I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity and move away.
Okay.
It's like the bulletin wanted.
It doesn't seem to be able to make an attack of opportunity while it has Gwyn grappled.
Okay.
Oh my god. Look,
No one's tried. That's the first person to move away.
well, nobody wants to get a free hit on him.
I know.
20.
I mean, you can take an action to disengage, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my action.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna cast. Actually, how far did I move away? Okay, I can move away further.
Back it up.
Firebolt,
Back it up.
because I can still see him.
Okay.
I just stare. I'm staring daggers at you right now.
Not fucking-
You see Zanzikov make the same motions.
Punish him for not using magic. Do it.
That's a 10, so it just kind of sizzles as it gets near it.
Didn't work. That's my turn.
Alright. Kalani.
You're whipping it.
It was a good
So-
round of combat.
As a free action, I guess, I'd like to try to communicate with it
hmm
to let go of Gwyn.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
No, you do.
I am gonna do me. Yeah, I wanna say, drop the penguin puppy and
Penguin
surrender.
puppy.
You're outnumbered. And I think Kailani can communicate simple ideas even if they don't necessarily understand a language or can speak a language.
Mhm.
If it's a water, where did it go? Yeah, I can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water. It doesn't understand what I'm trying to say.
It automatically understands what you're trying to say because you speak Aquan.
Oh, it does actually speak language. Okay.
Go ahead
I'm
and
trying to persuade it.
make a persuasion check. That's 4.
You know what? Never mind, water beast. I'm just gonna hit you instead. Can a sacred flame it? Can I do that?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know. Can you guys?
I don't know.
Are you sure?
I think it needs to make a dex save.
Well, the good thing is it's on my rolls, which have been great tonight. So let's see. That's a 13.
Shit.
So it hits the top of it, and again, it just doesn't seem to break the surface tension of the water.
Ugh. Cass, do something real good.
Oh, okay. We're done.
So, Kaz, it's your turn.
Yeah.
My inspirational speech there.
You know, cats don't have much, guys.
Welcome to level 1.
I know.
This is
Hit it
rough.
harder.
I'm going to
Really
hit it with a sword.
Say mean words to it.
I would like to do the one thing I can't do.
Oh my god.
Good lord, guys. Alright, everyone reset roll 20.
I'm not supposed to take up the whole session.
Cass is going to dip away in this corner scene. How he didn't attack Zanzikov,
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see what happens. Step over here.
Yeah, nothing. Doesn't seem to go after you.
Why are you running?
I'm
That guy's
positioning
right here.
myself for a better attack.
Smooth.
Tactical retreat.
Cray.
Tactical retreat. Yes.
As long as I see the tactics, then
The horse
I'll
guy.
let you call it that.
15's gonna hit.
Yay, Cray!
Why isn't it rolling? Oh, there it goes.
There
It's
you
gotta
go.
think.
Okay.
420. It's gotta be stupid.
4 damage. All right.
And that's it.
You might be the only one, Cray.
Waterweird's turn. Going to attempt to constrict the penguin puppy. It does so. You watch as Gwyn is spit out on the floor and is not moving,
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
which means
Tis the way of midday.
Arwen, it's your turn. And I will say because of that, you have advantage, so you can roll twice.
Awesome. I want to hit it. I want to hit it so bad.
And hit it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it. First order.
So roll again. Well, that's damage.
I know.
What the hell?
Are you serious? Oh my god.
There's an elusive creature we are fighting.
Everyone is just rolling so
Guys.
bad tonight.
Am I about
Nah.
to die?
No, I reloaded roll 20, but now I can't see.
God damn
Not the one guy that actually can't
Sucks.
hit it.
it.
Can't even
Cray's rolling fine.
I was like, Cray's just taking pop
Oh,
shots while
I
everyone's
did.
dying around him.
I've at least hit
Hey, I
things.
stabbed it.
Alright, so it's just a d20 roll. That's one success. Xanavor?
Well, I'm gonna attempt to cast firebolt at it. Cast duck.
That'll hit.
Duck where?
You hit it with the firebolt, and you realize, man, I'm really smart. But hitting water with fire doesn't seem to do as much.
All you guys are fire, aren't you?
Well, I have others, but
so nice radiant.
they're all not so
You
strong.
know what spells do cool attacks?
Oh, was it the only spell I have is.
I thought it was magical fire, or is that
Right.
something
Yeah.
else I'm thinking of?
Oh yeah, it's definitely magical fire.
It's still, yeah, it has resistances.
Fire makes sense.
Well, Xanavor, you did damage, bud. Zanzakoth, what are you doing?
Trying to see. Give me a second. Roll 20 is being.
It's the same thing I had, because I had to reload my roll 20 when Google Chrome shut down. You're probably in the same situation I was, where
No, I reloaded it.
and it's working.
Doesn't need no checking. I need sight.
If I move you, does it not change it?
I haven't seen you move me.
Yeah, it was doing the same thing
I know
to
what
me.
it is. It's normal roll 20 problems. It's okay. I know I can still do what I want to do.
That just means it takes you off the thing. That's why I was
Yeah.
trying that
Why
much.
are my other spells not on here? There they are. Screw it. It's all I can do from there. Actually, no. How far away am I?
You are currently
I'm 40 feet.
40.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run 40 feet and attack it with my spear.
Okay.
So
If you're trying to do the charge thing, I'm going to tell you it's very difficult, especially because you just rolled a natural 1.
yeah,
Unless he charges, it's somebody else.
that's what I'm doing. I'm charging.
Oh my god.
Charges into it like a thing of jello.
Probably.
Goes through
Then
it.
he realized he was a horse on ice.
So,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, so you
my
hit.
poor legs are just like flailing everywhere.
Like roller skates.
I'm sorry, I want you to succeed, but I also really want this to happen.
Well, the good news is go ahead and roll damage for the hooves.
I gotta roll in
Good, 2.
It takes 1 damage as you kick it, as you slide directly over top of it, and then fall 10 feet. To the other side.
Lovely.
So you're going to take 2 damage right back for fall damage.
I'm over here now.
As you just
not my
Bambi your way across the ice.
Hey, horseman. What brings you down here?
Let's say everyone just watches as the
This is
centaur
where the fight
flies
is.
around. So bringing it back to Kailani.
I can see now. You
What can we do, guys?
Are you kidding me?
I
Now
can see this one.
it won't bring me back to my character sheet at all. It just brings me back to Vanity. Somebody has cursed me in real life. Well, I know what I want to do. I want to try to hit it with Sacred Flame again. Can you roll that for me, Zach?
I will roll the dex check first.
I mean, it's just, yeah.
Your DC is 12, it rolled a 14.
Fuck.
It seems pretty dexterous.
It's water.
Oh, I mean, that's all I got. That's all the only cantrip spell that does damage that I have.
Yeah. Why is there a 10-foot cube there?
This is gonna be a long.
That's me. You can take care. You can get rid of it now. I was using it to see something.
Okay. Bringing it to Cass.
Okay.
The
So
centaur
yes,
just flew over at the top. It doesn't seem to be affected by most things that are being thrown at it.
Well, we can't hit it, so
Yep.
Cass has had some time to reflect in the corner, and it's like, I've been going about this the wrong way. So he really, really thought about it, and now he's going to go start being two-handed because one wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
That's
Oh
a
my.
10. Wow. I don't even know what to say tonight.
This is going to be a very
I'm
long
about to
night.
just start throwing hand axes at the thing. All right. That's it.
Yep. Well, let's bring it to Cray, who's been taking pop shots from the same spot for the past 4 rounds.
All right, here we go.
But I think hit 3 out of 4 of them.
Yeah, I only missed one.
That's a miss. Go ahead and roll again.
It's not.
That'll
What?
hit, though.
There it goes.
Alright. 8. Brought down to 4. Okay. Its turn. It just got kicked in the head. It's mad about that. So it's going to try to attack the centaur.
I'll do that.
It rolled an 11. What is your AC?
I think it's a 15. It's a 15.
Alright.
Chainmail.
Too big to pick you up. Arwen?
I am large, so.
Well, I'm gonna go check
I'll say.
on Gwen. See if she's still even alive.
You can make a medicine check as an action to attempt to stabilize a creature. That is a natural 20, so not only do you stabilize her, you bring her back to 1 hit point, and she's alive.
Hey.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
When you need the natural 20, it's to bring the NPC back to life.
Speaking of,
Bringing it back to the natural 20 stands weakly and is going to try to bite it. With 25 to hit for 6 piercing damage. Halved to 3. Xanavor, your turn.
okay, so clearly fire didn't work. Now, what if thunder will do the trick? Yes, yes, yes. I want to cast Thunder Wave at it.
Okay.
That one, I believe that's a extend from you.
Yeah, so be 5, 10. It'll hit, right? See?
Okay. I thought it was a 10-foot.
No, it's 15 foot.
It's 15 foot.
I thought it was something ridiculous like 30 foot. Because I killed an entire camp with it. Well, maybe I cast it at a high level.
So, do I make an attack roll or do I just roll damage?
I believe it's a save for it, but I'm just gonna pull out the square again.
Yeah, it's a con save of 13.
I would have to make that too.
No, it's out from him.
It's only straight from where I'm facing.
I thought it went out in a circle.
No,
No.
it's a cube from where I'm facing.
Oh,
to
what
what's
am I
out.
thinking of then?
You used it, but we were right next to the dead tent.
I used something that where it came out in a circle from me in all directions.
It doesn't matter. Different campaign.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't think it was that.
See, it hits.
It's fine. It's fine.
Con
Nice.
of 19, so it takes half damage.
Yeah, it takes half of my 2d8, so...
Go ahead and roll. Interesting. So, half of that, it had 3 hit points left.
Nice.
So you kill it, and you shatter most of the wall that it's connected to. So, it's not the damage from the spell that gets it. It's the fact that it's no longer connected to the water, and it just dissolves and hits the ground. But that's the end of combat, guys. Congratulations.
No, so easy.
Can I recover arrows?
You'll have to probably climb back down.
Who's asking, can I recover?
Yeah.
But-
Can we all
Did I just make a ramp for everybody to come back up now?
No, you made it harder because you shattered the ice.
It's a little bit more difficult now, but yeah, if you guys want to regroup after that and take a short rest.
I'm gonna go down there
Just
and
take my book and go, BAM! And the shockwave causes a thunder wave.
Well,
it's half arrows, Zach.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and get back up.
I'm gonna climb
Do you,
back
do you
up
want me
that
to roll
ladder.
for it or just take them?
You can just get it back because you're shooting in on
Okay.
ice.
Okay.
There was literally nothing except for you might have broke one. That's why you only get half back.
Mhm.
Zanzikar's gonna try and
Yeah.
climb back up.
Who has the highest passive perception? It would probably be whoever has the highest wisdom or perception.
Well,
Mine is passive perception is 15.
Okay. That does make a difference because while you're down there collecting arrows, you turn around where the waterfall was shattered, and you notice where it's at. Lodged in the rocks behind where the waterfall was, looks like there's a pack of some type and a mining pick.
A pack and a mining thing.
Yeah, like a miner's pick,
Mhm.
and then it's an explorer's pack.
I'm gonna look.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to take them out.
Okay, yeah, you just walk in pretty much and grab them. You're small enough to get through the broken ice.
Is the pick too big for me to use?
No. No.
Requires both hands for you, buddy.
I just I kind of look at the group of people that are down there and just kind of be like, hey, who wants this?
So, pretty much, you like I said, you can take a short rest. Might be a good thing because Gwen's at literally 1 hit point.
I can't get up this hill.
Yep. It's very difficult now. There you go.
What did you do to fix your blank screens?
I had to pull a token back out.
Oh, Crystal has that right now.
yeah.
You deleted the one I can't move. I can move.
God damn it. That's fine. I can just put it back out.
Now I can't see it all.
Don't worry about it. I'll get to it.
Good job, Naz.
Working on the technical
You got
difficulties. Technical difficulties. And then who was I needing? Zan? Yeah.
Did I do it right?
Mm.
I don't know either.
So, while you guys are kind of picking up after yourselves, getting everything picked up and cleaned up, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you guys level because that was hard.
It was way harder than it should have been.
If that crit would have been against anyone else but Gwen, you would have instantly died.
Oh yeah, instantly killed, I think.
Because I think everyone else's highest is like an 11 right now for hit points.
10.
God.
And it did 23. So it would have insta-killed.
Yay.
So-
Yay, I get to do everything.
Gwen's the real tank.
Survival, everybody.
So I'm going to help Arwen get her level up real quick while you guys are doing yours. And then I'll be back in about...
Can we just go to Builder? Is that where you go?
If you go to the campaign and then hit edit on your character sheet.
Right. Yeah, well, there's also...
On roll 20, you hit the cog wheel, and you want Character Mancer plus level.
If we're doing it on Beyond.
Yeah, I know he asked for roll 20.
No, I know. I said, what if we're doing it on Beyond?
D&D Beyond, just edit your
That's what I'm
character
talking about, D&D Beyond.
sheet. Okay, so I technically can't even level my character on roll 20, so that's good.
I just do it on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, well, I like to have them both, just in case.
Quickest
Yeah,
and-
I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna put my character on roll 20.
Alright.
I need to add HP tracking.
Mm, that's nice. I mean, Lauren gets spells too.
RYT token HP.
No, I didn't do anything. All I did was change from level 2 to 15.
Rolling for health increase.
Oh, he's rolling for it.
I always roll for it.
Oh, now my hit points go up. I did that now.
That's, what's your con? 4 plus what?
Probably not wrong.
Right. Matt,
What?
Okay, look.
what's your con modifier?
I like everything.
Ours was
Hold on.
highlighted.
Come here, look.
I go back to my character sheet.
Because you're going to do it.
I don't know why I just went back to my character sheet. I could have just clicked on the next tab. Hold on. My con, because that's like the one I don't have memorized. It was +2. It was 15.
Okay, so
So
you
it'd be
get
6.
6 hit points then.
Problem is, where's that at?
I'll go average.
Why did it jump me up to 17? What the hell?
I've got camera and mic off. Just come here real quick so I can do this real quick with you. So, for your level up, you get a fighting style. You can choose archery, which gives you a +2 to attack rolls with ranged
So we still roll
weapons.
for hit die and all that because we're whoever's damaged.
Sorry.
Take defense, gives you a +1 to your AC, which means it's harder for you to get hit. Dueling, if you want to attack with one hand and have no other ones, you get a +2 to damage. If you want to,
Yeah, what are you doing?
if you want to dual wield,
What?
then you can add your ability modifier, so you can hold your
Why
short sword in
does-
one hand and your dagger in the other. Attack twice.
I'm torn on which
would
branch of
use
magic
action
to
and a bonus
go.
action
This
to do it.
sucks.
I know that I can't figure out what I want to do either on my
And
fighting
then
style.
you can do
You
thrown
guys
weapon.
getting stuff.
Means
We
you
go
just
to-
take daggers and you get a +2
I'm
to
doing this
throw.
right? We go to Builder.
blind fighting.
Yeah.
What are you looking
Means
for?
you can see
Just leveling up.
everything
Maybe
within
beyond?
10 feet of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Character builder.
Even if
Quick.
you're darkness blinded,
It
whatever.
showed the level. It showed
Invisible
1. Go to 2.
creatures.
And it'll open up
The
everything.
last
that you
Yeah,
one
get.
is
but it's
Druid
not letting
Warrior,
me edit my
which
HP.
means you
Manage
can learn
HP.
cantrips, which are more.
I know,
other
I
spells
clicked
that
on
you
it,
can
it's
just
literally
do
not.
all the time,
Or override
like your
HP.
bonfire.
Just go and do that.
You want to do this one?
Let's try that.
Oh,
It
you,
just changed mine.
you probably
You had to
have it
override your
turned
Would be a
HP.
good
to
one.
where it will automatically give you the average.
Oh yeah, it was override. I could just
Yeah.
type it in into override and hit it.
Yep.
Primal Savagery, I would say. Primal Savagery means that you can hit things with, like, you get longer nails or teeth, and you can scratch or bite, and it does acid
God, I
damage. When
know
it does a D10, which is
that's
pretty
one
good.
thing I hate about
What do
artificers have like no damaging spells whatsoever.
That is...
Ooh, I get an extra spell slot. I don't learn it.
Produce flame with water, on with
you?
thunderclap. Yeah. Thunderclap means
I'm
that
torn on
everything
like
within
3 paths I want to take.
I
This
see that.
sucks.
must make
Roll
a
for
con save. So if you're like surrounded by enemies, you literally clap your
Roll a
hands,
D3.
and it does a D6 damage
There
if
we
they
go.
fail a save with like around you.
Okay.
Druidcraft is not really a damage cantrip, but it means that you can instantly light or snuff out candles, a torch, campfire. You can make small effects such as falling leaves, puff of wind, sound of a
I
small
can make it
animal,
work.
faint odor.
Yeah,
Instantly make flowers
interesting.
blossom, seed open, leaf bud. You can tell what the weather's going to
Your
be
next meal.
the next day. Frostbite, probably not a good one here. Guidance is cool because you can just add a D4 to like an ability check. Like if I asked you to roll stealth, you can say guidance,
So
and then you
I
can
literally just
roll
get
your
health
stealth
increase
a
and then
D4.
cunning
Yeah,
action.
adds all
That's
to
my
it.
second level.
Yep.
So it just gives you a higher chance to succeed. You can cast on other people
Well,
too.
cunning action is fucking great.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. I was just
Gust,
making sure there
you
wasn't
push
anything else
things
because that
away
was the
from
only
you
thing it
if
was
they
telling me
fail
to
strength
do.
save.
So the only thing I can do right now
Doesn't
for
do
my
damage,
second
but
level is
can
take
push
my
things.
spell. I can't do my other
Infestation
thing because
is
it's
like
a long rest.
throwing something and they have to move in a random direction. Like someone throws a flea on you. You take damage for D6.
I just want to say this.
Poison damage, and then move in a
I'm
random
pretty
direction.
sure I haven't lost a hit point yet.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, now you
Magic
said it.
stone, you literally
yeah,
reach
good for
down,
you.
I know.
pick up a couple stones, make
Well, I
the
mean, you're a
magic stone,
rogue
throw
and you're
them.
normally like 60 feet back.
Gonna do that one?
Yeah.
It's a decent spell.
We haven't really
Just
faced
sitting
anything
back,
range.
And then this is the last thing you have to do, which is you get 2 spells, like actual spells. Cure Wounds is a healing
You
spell.
need to
Let me
roll.
already see how.
I don't know how he's doing.
Uh,
Because I already think I'm good at that anyway.
Good Berry is another good one because you don't have to worry about eating. You can just make these once a day. They restore 1 hit point
Okay, that's
and
cool. I'll
provide
take
nourishment
that
for the
one.
day. They only last 24 hours. Hunter's Mark means like as a bonus action you can do an extra d6 damage
Damn, that was
to
a
one creature,
rough sneeze.
and if you can keep concentration on it, you can move it every time that creature dies to the next creature.
There's a place in St. Louis.
Jump lets you jump farther. Long
What is
strike
it
means you
called?
walk faster.
Nomad sandwiches.
I've heard of it.
Snare,
I
you
wanna
can
go
set
there.
up traps pretty much.
What is it called?
Nomad
Speak with
sandwiches.
animals. You could literally speak to Gwen.
I've heard of it.
People
Yeah.
from Brown
And
and
you can do it
Croup
as a ritual,
do
so you
that.
don't have
3
to
warriors
cast it.
and eating
You can just
sandwiches.
Spend 10 minutes
Bit,
and
and
go,
that's one
okay,
of the one
Gwen,
they
what's
went
up?
to.
Isn't it in the hill?
I'm cool.
I don't know.
There's a lot of really good restaurants up on the hill.
Zephyr Strike
It
is a bonus
is
action.
Tam Avenue.
Your movement
I don't know
doesn't
where the
provoke
hill is.
opportunity attacks.
I
So,
just
like,
know
while
the hill
thing
is where a
right
bunch of
next to you,
Italian
It's
ladies
near
you
are.
could walk
Clayton.
away from it if you did this.
Or Clayton Avenue.
As a bonus action, you walk
I've
away
heard of
and
it, and
do
yeah,
extra damage on
since
hit.
I saw them go to it, I really want to go
Your
to
walking
it.
speed also increases by 30
looks
feet
good.
for that turn. You can move 60 feet
Disinfect
instead of 30.
surfaces between visits. Staff wear masks. Staff are
Fog
required to
clouds,
wear
good control,
masks.
concentration.
Masks are required. So what's
You can concentrate for up to
I
an
mean,
hour.
that's St. Louis
A
County, though.
20-foot
I think
radius
every
sphere
place is
fog
required by law to
Makes it
have
hard to
to.
see.
Oh, yeah.
Goes around
Do I get
corners.
spell slots back for
High
resting?
winds can disperse
On
it,
a
though.
short rest, no.
Ensnaring strike, if you shoot something, suddenly magical vines go up and it tries to grapple it, so it can't move.
He's a wizard. The only people that do are druids, and no, the only people that
Detect
do are
magic lets you know
druids
what
and
magic's
warlocks.
around. Detect poison disease, same thing.
Everyone else, it's a long rest.
Alarm. For 10 minutes, you can walk around and then set up like an invisible alarm with anything that's
Yeah, clerics
not
are
set by
also
you
long
tries
rest.
to pass.
Yeah.
Like if you're camping and someone tries to sneak into your camp, you'll know.
What
Absorb
was the thing
elements
called that we
as
just
a
fought?
reaction. So like when
A
you
water
get hit
weird.
by anything that's acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, you can have the damage, giving yourself resistance, and then use that damage back on the next hit.
Oh, okay.
You want to do that one? Absorb elements, and then do damage. So good spells.
I have
Now
a
you're
new
at 18 hit
damaging
points.
spell. One I have actually never used. Nor I don't think I've ever seen used.
Should be. Alright, how's everyone looking?
Naz, are we doing the auto heal like on rest when you level up, or are we doing hit die?
I'm gonna say that you can auto heal.
Okay. And what about spell slots?
Fill them up.
Huh?
Fill them up.
Okay. Yeah. I need to wait till a long rest to do my things, though. Also, Naz, I'm going to cast a light on my spear and put out the lantern before we rest.
Okay.
So I need sight.
What's the sight on light? So I can adjust
I
that.
will put it in chat. I believe it's 30. $20 by 20 and 20.
Okay. Night vision on. Set that to 40. Save setting.
There we go.
Gwen is also going to get a level up.
It doesn't matter, but the light coming off of my spear is green.
Okay. Lauren, roll me a d10.
Ugh, fuck. Well, suppose we'll see more of those down here.
And there were no remains, darn. It was quite interesting.
It is just would like be just water.
That is
Roll me a
true,
D10.
however, it has
D10.
resistances that I could have possibly exploited for a future experiment.
Good. So
Next time, don't hit our own party members.
Well, he shouldn't have been standing there.
It was directly on the opposite side of it. You're
He
just
still shouldn't have been standing there.
Gwen also gets.
just don't miss.
Gwen is the real tank here. Let's be honest.
Oh no. The only one that almost died.
One
Can I
d10.
attempt to climb up the waterfall, or are we still waiting?
I'm finishing up Gwen's level up real quick.
Okay.
That thing is only level 1 has how many hit points? Dang.
It's built to be beefy.
And that's just a puppy.
A cub.
They call it a penguin puppy. We're going with it. It is, of course, of the earth sign species, but they don't seem to care.
You keep insulting them. I don't think you're gonna make it out of this cave.
No, they'll be fine. They'll deal with it. They won't harm me because they don't want to harm Cray, so...
Cool. Gwen is leveled up. Cool. So everyone should be at full hit points, full spell slots.
Spot 2
What's up?
on a short rest.
Since you got the level up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, so does the
shit.
short rest reset too?
What do you mean?
You said take a short rest earlier. So
You don't get like a limited. Oh, your hit die.
I used the hit die. Did that reset?
Yeah. Because, like I said, you're getting a level up during a short rest, essentially. So we're just gonna max out all your stuff.
Where's the hit die on D&D Beyond?
You just go to hit short rest and you just hit
Oh, okay.
check mark.
I've never really done the rest things on D&D Beyond, so. Okay.
See,
Why is
everyone
there a
up.
little light up wizard in the corner of my sheet that says it's party time?
What?
What are you talking about?
There's a little wizard in the top right hand corner of my D&D Beyond sheet that's like raving right now. It's like flashing different colors and dancing, and it says
I
it's
have
party
no
time.
clue what the
You
hell
can
you're
click that,
doing.
it'll turn it up. It just highlights your like words like quarantine zone, resources, and stuff.
But yeah,
like
when I scroll over, it says it's party time, and it says click to disable.
Click to disable then.
Don't disable party time.
No,
Who would
I
do
didn't.
that?
I don't want to disable. He's cool. He's partying.
I
I want
don't.
to enable party time. How do I do that?
I don't see what you're talking about, so I have no idea.
It's a hidden little icon that's near quarantine resources. If you scroll slowly to the right, you'll see a little chance to poke something.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
No, I have no party time. It is not
Yeah.
party time for Kailani.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right
party
above. It's right above Go to Builder. The
Yeah, I see it. All right. Well, everyone is leveled up, full hit points, full spell slots, ready to go.
Yes.
Can I get some clarification real
I'm
quick?
gonna go grab my food real quick.
So,
On my divine smite, right?
Mhm.
It's used as a bonus action, or is it just
It's a free action.
it's a free action, and you can choose to do it when you hit.
okay? Now, it doesn't tell me how many I have, so
It's your spell slots.
Yeah.
okay,
You use a spell slot to use Divine Smite.
got it.
So you should have like 1 or 2 spells right now.
Yes.
So you can either use A, the spells, or B, the slots. Or
Got
If
something.
you're a paladin, you don't have spell slots, you have smite slots.
Right. Okay, cool.
Spells every once in a while. Also, I believe you have Lay on Hands now, which is at 10 hit points.
Yes, and I also
Yeah.
picked up
Back.
I picked up Cure Wounds too, help with the healing.
Okay. Trying to think.
Eat it.
What else did everyone else get? I know Cray's a rogue, so he got his
Cunning.
Cunning
cunning
action.
action. Arwen got spell casting and also a fighting style, which is more spells. Gwen got essentially second wind because she's a sidekick. What did Kailani get? Cleric second level.
Got an extra spell slot
Mhm.
and her channel divinity.
Okay. Channel Divinity's nice.
She got
Yes.
a pretty good one for being a tempest cleric,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
actually. So yeah.
Xanavor, what did you do? Because you get to choose your school of magic.
I was torn between 3, so I rolled for it, and it gave me the chronal magics.
Chrono-
So time magic. Yeah, chronomancy.
Time
I was-
wizard. Okay.
I was really considering gravity magic, but it was a tear between that and chronomancy and necromancy, just because deal damage and kill things, get life back. But
Mm-hmm.
so I rolled for it and I got chronomancy.
Okay. And what did
And
that
I-
give you?
It gave me the ability to use chronal shift, which basically, as a reaction, if a creature I see within 30 feet of me that goes after me, I can, and it makes an attack roll or ability check or anything like that, I can force the creature to re-roll it. So basically, he will go to attack someone. I can use my chronal shift, and it has to re-roll it. So instead of a nat 20, it can go anywhere to like a 1.
Okay.
So if your teammate though rolls a 1, you can use that.
Yeah, as a reaction.
Well, that might be a good thing when there's 1 enemy and 5 friendlies around you when you're rolling.
Now, is that once per short rest?
2 per
2
long
per
rest.
Okay, so it's like the Channel of Ending.
Yep.
Okay.
I picked up a new spell. I just gotta figure out which one I want to pick up.
Yeah, because you'll learn. I think it's 2 spells actually when you level up.
Yeah.
How about?
I know if I get spells.
You're a cleric. Yours are always prepared, so it just means you can prepare an extra spell when you level up.
Right.
You just have them.
Yep.
Right.
How about you, Zenzakoth? What did you get?
I got an extra spell, so I took the Catapult spell.
Oh, I know.
Okay. That's
not one I
interesting.
see often use, but for low level, I feel like it's going to be pretty good.
What's really interesting is I know Arwen got the Magic Stone cantrip.
Nice. It's a good team up. And I didn't do any infusions because I didn't consider this a long rest. Or I didn't know if you wanted to do that. Because it says you spend a long rest doing your infusions.
Really?
You can pick one of... you get 2, right?
I get 4.
You can pick 1 to start off with.
Okay.
And then,
thinking of doing a magic item infusion.
Spell me.
then Cray, what's Cray up to? Because I see cameras off and muted.
He's eating. He had to go get his food.
Well, I've been here. I've been eating.
Okay, I'm just making
yeah,
sure before we move ahead.
Yeah, Cray wants to go up the waterfall.
Okay. So I need everyone to make athletics checks to get up the waterfall. The DC is a little higher, but at least it's already broken and monster's gone now, so it might just take you a little bit.
So I'm going to wait for Arwen to get up here, and for my short rest infusion, Arwen, you no longer have to use ammo for your bow. You can just shoot.
You have a bow of infinite ammo, essentially. So
Yes.
you pull back, and there's an arrow there.
You have the repeating shot infusion.
I'm cool with that.
Oh, it's also a magic, and it's also a
That's good.
+1 to attack and damage.
Okay. So I'll have to add that, but for tonight, it's just add 1 to your damage and your attack roll if you use a bow. Yeah.
And you do not have to keep count of your ammunition.
Mm-hmm. And, okay, so Cass, you get up there. Cray, you get up there. Arwen, you're still having issues. Go ahead and roll another athletics check.
Here, sure.
11.
I'm just not doing it.
What's the DC on? Like, original DC. Oh, yeah, it's higher than that, so you're gonna have to roll again. Gwen's gonna sit behind you and just kind of push you up so you have an advantage.
Oh, that helped a little bit.
1 more, because you have advantage.
Just get me up there.
Another. Jesus.
Oh my god!
Come on.
Just wanna get up there.
I'm
going to grab her hand.
I'll help. Yeah, I'm gonna help as well.
Everyone helps Arwen up the waterfall.
Let's try this one more time.
Just grab my leg.
It went up by 1 more.
Come on.
Good enough. Good enough. I'm not gonna have the waterfall be the BBEG.
God.
Good lord.
I gotta do mine too. I gotta get up there. What is this?
Cray got up there.
Oh,
I should chronal shift her so she can't come up.
That's a 9.
I
I just look at Kyani and start grabbing her hand too.
please do.
Go ahead and keep rolling.
Come on.
I climb on
We
top?
need to go down there to lift you up.
You're gonna go down and lift me up.
Just stand
No,
on
I
my
asked
back.
you I
I'm a
need
horse.
to.
Okay, there am I up?
There you go. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
And then Gwen, after a couple jump tries trying to scratch her way up, is able to pull herself up too. Oh my god, everyone is up the waterfall. Congratulations, guys. You did it.
I didn't have to worry. I was already up here.
I think it was
Yeah.
the waterfall that actually leveled us up. It was
Dude.
that mountain that we had to like hurdle.
I jumped down and then got back up.
Perfect. So, when you get to the top of the waterfall, you notice there's a path here, and then the river still continues up north.
I feel like we
Great.
should take the path to the right.
Craig, go do your thing.
I'm gonna stealth and head down there. That was a poor roll.
Now,
Check out
everybody,
the floor.
wait here. Let him do his job.
Okay, so yeah, right about there, hold on. You notice that this cave above you is kind of in a higher elevation. So there's two flights of crudely carved stairs that you walk up. In this room, you see, sitting among the bones in the middle of the cave is a giant skeleton, partially encased in ice. And then it's just a bunch of other bloody bones, knucklehead trout spines, some humanoid skeletons, bones of small animals and birds, scraps of clothing and armor, a few rusty weapons.
Okay. I'm not seeing any movement.
Not currently.
Okay. I'm gonna head back. It opens it opens up. There's a lot of dead animals and bones.
Anything living?
This seems. I didn't go further.
Naz, I know I'm Faye and I knew a little bit about hags. Do I know anything about, what they eat? Normally?
We actually went over this last episode. You did know that they were carnivores. They eat meat. Anything.
Makes sense if there's hags there. The fish. People. What's gonna be?
I think we're on the right path.
Well, very well. I say we go this way then.
Right.
Get away from the ice, so we have to fight one of those creatures again.
So let's all head this way then.
Okay, Cray, you continue to scout ahead. If there's trouble.
I'm just gonna run back up to the top of the steps.
Letting the insulting one go first. Go ahead of me at least.
When I get in here, I'm gonna my main goal is I want to do a perception check, look for see if there's anything living.
Oh god, stairs.
Don't slip. I can't carry you.
I'll drag you down with me. People move ahead.
So, you gonna make a perception check, Sid?
Yeah, I just want to wait till you told me I could.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a bone room. You don't really see anything living.
I wasted all my good rolls taking pot shots at that creature. All right, I'm gonna head in.
Okay, stop right there. Because as soon as you step foot into the room, you start hearing loud, cracks.
Does it sound like it's coming from underneath me, or?
It sounds like it's coming from right over here.
Oh, God.
As you see a very large skeleton that, like I said previously, was encased in a little bit of ice, starts to move a little bit, and the ice starts kind of cracking around it. So I'm going to say you guys can go ahead and roll initiative real quick.
That was quick.
Question from here. Can I see the skeleton?
You all hear this cracking. Like, this is loud, like the ice in the ocean cracking. Yeah,
Okay.
you can hear it.
No, see.
See it from there? No, you can't see shit
Okay.
from the bottom of the steps.
Now all of a sudden,
Give me a
look at us
second.
go.
Open my D&D Beyond.
Kailani's ready. She's ready to go.
The cleric hears undead and goes, ooh.
Oh, this is awful.
Something not alive over there? Okay, I got this.
There we go.
Alright, so Arwen rolled 6 on initiative.
Now we're moving and we're shaking.
Well, it's not
Well.
so average.
Okay, you and Gwen want a little recovery.
Xanavor, Cray, Kailani, Cass, Gwen, and yep. Well, Xanavor, you hear this cracking up ahead of you. It's your turn. How do you react? It looks like a super big skeleton is currently trying to break out of ice.
I don't know, can I don't know if I could freeze it. I don't have any. No, I don't. For now, I guess I'll just firebolt it, but I have to get closer to see it or be in range, don't I?
You'll have to move, yeah.
Yeah. So cast. Don't freak out now. I'll be right here. Okay. I'm gonna
That's constantly looking over his shoulder at you all the time.
firebolt it.
That will hit.
All right. 4 damage. Yes.
Sweet.
Just point my wand at it and just firebolt it, and it kind of fires back like, eh.
Continues very slowly trying to push through this ice. Zanzakath.
So are these like? Can I move up these stairs normally, or are these like?
For you, it would be difficult terrain.
God damn it!
You can always make a running jump and try to jump up the stairs.
Running jump is 10 feet.
Yeah, back up 10 feet and then jump forward.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit and try to running jump. What do you want me to roll?
Just roll athletics.
I'm not good at that, but I won! I watched that go for a 19.
Natural 1. You run and jump, but your feet don't leave the ground as you faceplant your way into the steps about 10 feet up.
Okay.
I will say you take 1 pride damage.
Okay, how much movement did that use then?
20 feet in total.
20 feet?
Yeah.
So I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
So I have
10 feet.
10 feet left. And then I'm going to move.
1 square.
Yeah. And I can realize that this skeleton belongs to an actual giant, right?
Yep.
I'm going to shout out, Giant, it is not your turn. Go back to sleep. Slumber. And Giant.
Okay, let me just read real quick.
As Zanzakov starts talking in a very, I guess, rough language. And it's SP Giant.
Yeah, you speak to it. It doesn't seem to hear you. It's got ice in its ears.
Nice. Seriously.
Would that be my action talking to it, or?
I think it'll be most of your action face planting in the stairs.
Okay. That's good.
Okay. Kalani.
So let me ask you for Thunder Wave, when it says it's always prepared, that just doesn't count against the spells that I know. It's
Correct.
not that I get to use it without using the spell slot, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so Kailani wants to move. Where can I go here? About around the corner? 30 feet. Go here. And yeah, I can move an extra 5 feet, so I think I can make it right upon this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move there. And I'm just gonna attack him with my trident. Start this bad boy off.
Okay. Right in. What kind of damage? An 11. It's technically prone, so you have advantage.
Oh shit.
Yay, me. Right, I need all the advantage I can
Look at
get.
that.
14 just hits.
I'll take it. I'm a little rusty, some water beat me up a little bit ago. I'm still kind of recovering.
Like getting beat by oxygen.
Right.
Two-handed or one-handed?
One-handed, I have my shield out.
Okay. -6.
So is that 6?
Yep.
And-
Alright.
Yes, I got my shield out. I'm gonna stay put.
Cool. Brings it to Cray.
I'm gonna run over there. This is 10 feet, right?
Yes.
10 feet to the creature. I'm going to grovel and beg. And as an action, everyone gets advantage on attacking creatures that are within 10 feet of me.
I
So
will
everyone
say,
gets advantage on attacking.
Cray, just so you don't waste this, I will say that right now it is prone, so anyone that tries to hit it with melee already has advantage.
Oh, do they? I didn't know it was prone.
Yes.
Um,
It's breaking out of the ice that it was laying down on.
That's awesome. by
then
the
no,
way.
I won't use it yet. Then if they it's so is it like laying down?
Yes.
That's what prone means.
Yeah, but I didn't picture this thing laying down. I pictured it in the wall of the ice, like standing up.
Oh, it's coming from is it coming from the floor of the ice?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like slowly breaking out of the ice.
It's just laying down in the ice stuck.
All right, well then I'm gonna run up to it, and I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
And with pack tactics, I get advantage.
Yep, you've got so many ways to get advantage right now.
I know.
15's gonna hit for a total of 8 plus 3.
And then I'm gonna use my cunning to disengage.
Okay. So bonus action.
Yee. And back off right there.
Okay. Brings it to Cass.
All right. Well. Okay. He's just gonna walk up there, feeling real good about himself now because he's level 2. So.
Can double net ones.
I'm gonna take a swing with his longsword and see what happens. Do I have advantage? You said yes.
Yes.
We all have advantage.
14 just
You
hits.
melee.
Jesus, he's rolling like.
Try for next.
I did. I rolled advantage.
Oh.
He's also going to burn one of his new divine smites as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll damage for the longsword.
That's 7.
-7. And then I believe
Is this full undead?
it is
Yeah.
full undead, yes.
So you get an extra smite die.
So it's 3d8 then.
Correct.
So should I just roll on roll 20 then?
It's I want to see if it'll actually. You can just hit the 2d8 and then I think the 1d8 and it'll roll it.
Really? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay.
So total of 9. Very nice.
Nice.
It is already not looking
Show
great.
off the new stuff you got.
I just wanted to try it.
Yeah, like, so, Cass, you essentially run in, and you've got one hand, right? So you got your shield out.
Yes.
So as you go down and you swing down and stab into the skeleton, as soon as it makes connection with it, you just feel this pulse of power come through your palm, down the sword, and it just bursts internally as it hits the edge of the sword.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, I like the word.
I like
Ooh,
the way you
I
word
like
that.
when I do things.
So it's
Are we-
getting bright.
Where was this earlier?
Kailani's just like, I like it when I hit. When I actually land the punch.
You moved. You can go back one, or you can go like here.
Where's here? Oh, I see. Here?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna move over there. And this one. Right. And then with the bow?
You could also try some of your
Oh, yeah,
spells
maybe
too.
stuff, yeah.
You've got that create bonfire because it's not moving. It's on the ground right now, so it's gonna have disadvantage on the dex save.
Oh, let's go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Create a bonfire.
Yep. 8. Dexterity. Advantage. And luckily it was disadvantage because it rolled a natural 20 and a 5. So that means it's going to take the full 8 damage. Minus 8. And then I believe... Quick. I think that spell is also concentration, so you can sit there and keep it there.
Okay.
Concentration. Creature must also make a saving throw if it moves into the bonfire space at the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. So if it doesn't move before your concentration ends, it has to do another damage, pretty much. That's your turn. Okay. Gwyn.
I would Gwen have gone in like back to back in initiatives like the past 3 times.
I noticed that too. I thought that was cool. Run
It's
up
really
between-
cool and interesting.
Out of curiosity, did the frost giant roll a 1?
No, not technically. It says to have it
Okay.
act on initiative 1 because it's breaking out of the ice.
Which is what I figured because I was just curious.
And then I don't think it wants to bite the bones. It's gonna try to claw it.
I hope it's
That's
moving where I'm
gonna
going to move.
Oh, nice damage. 15 slash. Brings it to its turn. It gets about halfway up, it looks like. Like it's starting to pull itself into the sitting position now. Xanavor.
It just wings, and I have a feeling this is not going to be pretty when he gets out.
Don't worry, I already have a plan for that. Don't worry. You won't die this time, hopefully.
I looked around
Hopefully.
to see where that voice
I
was
could
coming
just
from.
stab him right now and nobody would know.
Thank you, buddy. I learned all that water.
Gray would know.
First one dies, maybe.
Oh, no, you're busy with the giant.
No, Cray
you
would
doing,
always
Xandor?
know.
This may be wasted, but I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead on it.
Okay.
In a range of 60 feet, it has to make a wisdom saving throw of 13.
It is super wise. Let's see. That's a 2 and a 3. So that's a fail. And it's damage, so it's going to take 1d12.
Yeah, instead of a 1d8, so I got maybe a right 1d12.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Max damage.
Oh,
Very nice.
It's just like my wand just materializes a bell, and I take, like, a stick just go dong, and make a giant, like, death bell sound resonate throughout the cavern.
Yeah, you like open your hands, and as you open them, there's a bell in there, and you just take your wand and smack the side of it. And no one else hears anything, but suddenly the creature just starts to necrotize from the ears.
20.
It's like,
Anything else? Movement? Bonus action?
I will move to about here, so that way the centaur doesn't kill me.
Speaking of the centaur, Zanzikov.
You know, difficult terrain myself up the stairs.
Yep, 10,
Still move over to here.
30.
Jesus.
Let's see, how much was that? That was... I believe that's technically all my movement. That's 25. That's 35.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so-
all your movement. That's all your movement, because it's
Yeah,
double
that's
movement.
what I was doing. Because difficult terrain, and I'm actually going to cast a spell.
Yeah,
I'm going to take some of my liquid in a flask,
Mhm.
put it in my mouth, throw it, and spit it at the giant, casting Tasha's Hideous Caustic Brew. It
Okay.
needs to make a dexterity save of 14.
At disadvantage, 12. That's a fail.
Alright, I got to do it. So,
So now walk me through what happens.
I'm spitting this liquid onto it, and it kind of starts to coat its bones.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe every turn that the post every turn that the stuff coats it, it takes damage until it uses an action to wipe it off.
Okay.
Essentially, I'm spitting alcohol on it, and it's burning through its bones.
You spit Everclear on top of it, and it didn't like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it sounds like Everclear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the same alcohol that I drank this morning?
Maybe. No. Does it take
But
the damage?
It is concentration.
It takes the damage at the start of its turn. Okay.
Yes.
It's concentration?
Yes.
You're spitting on it. How's that concentration?
Because it's holding the stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's your turn though.
Yes.
Okay. Kalani,
How close is this guy to breaking out of the ice?
you get the feeling that the next round it'll probably get up.
Does he look? I mean,
He looks pretty bad off. He looks pretty bad off so far. Like you guys have done a good number on him.
Coated and Everclear. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take my trident and stab down at him.
Hmm.
Stay in there, beast.
That hits.
Yay!
You technically still have advantage, so go ahead and roll just to fish for the 20.
Great. Forgot about good old advantage.
There's the 20.
There you go.
So go ahead and roll that second damage, and we'll take the second damage. Alright. So total of 9. So, the way I do crits, though, you do a full damage first off. So you do 8, and then plus the 5 for the d6. So a total of 13 damage.
Like a dead creature. Natural.
Yeah, that hurt. Good job. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
Cool. Cray.
Unless I'm in the way of Sansa.
I'm gonna run up and stab it again.
Okay.
That's you.
Stabby stab.
Those will hit, and they do the same damage of 12.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay. Bringing it back to Cass.
Gas is going to swing on this fool again. Yep. Still have advantage, so why not?
23 is going to hit.
And with 9 points. Hacking away at this guy.
Okay. Are you trying to smite or not?
Nope, I'm not going to waste that one yet.
Okay. Good. I'm just making sure. Because, how do you want to do this?
How do I want to do this? I would. Ooh, I don't know. I think he's kind of pissed because he doesn't like, dead things, really. So I think he's going for a complete head chop. Just take it right off.
Okay.
Right across the neck.
Yeah, so like as this frost giant skeleton essentially is getting up, all the ice is starting to break, and Cass just from bottom to top, one fluid motion right under the chin, and the head just topples off, and it just falls back into the ice and scatters. And that is the end of that combat. Congratulations, guys. You've beat a CR6 creature at level 2.
Damn, I kind of feel like that should have been a lot harder.
If it wasn't encased in the ice, there's other ways this could have gone.
I'm gonna
Kill it before
search around the
Don't let me
area.
worry.
I'm gonna search around the area that it was in to see if it had anything near it.
Are you even up the stairs yet?
Yeah, I'm right next to you.
He spit Everclear on it. He's right there. How do you miss him? He's huge. Breaks it off, I see.
He's doing his job like I asked him.
Nope. I'm not. I thought that was, well, it might still be the river, but
What you saw though, actually, it looked like the river once spilled into this area and it kind of pulled here.
yeah.
You get the feeling because you're the one that found the stick figures. This is probably where the giants used to go for the hot springs and drown themselves ritually, pretty much. So when you looked over the edge, you noticed a bunch of skeletons close to the one you just fought, but they are deep under this ice.
So I scouted ahead.
And what did you find?
Well, to the right, there's a staircase going down. I didn't go down it. Straight ahead, it looks like it might be the river. This is just a path cutting to further down the river. But there's big, giant skeletons in the ice, just like this thing we just fought.
They're not gonna come out, are they?
Oh, they look pretty deep.
Pretty deep? Very
Like,
well.
really deep.
Turtle down the river.
Good to know. Okay. Is
So
there
we-
anywhere else up north? Is there any other pathways we didn't see or anything in that area?
I didn't actually step back onto the river, but that's what we have so far. If we keep going straight, I think it leads right back to the river. Possibly. If we go to the right, it leads down their steps going. They're going down, right, Zach?
Yes.
Okay, there's steps going down somewhere. I didn't explore it.
Well, what do you all think? Should we go down the stairs? Should we go towards the pool?
Well,
I'm
on the
most
note,
likely-
as you guys are talking, you hear a scream almost. It sounds like a male scream. And it's just suddenly silenced with
That's what's going on.
almost a gurgling sound that echoes through the chambers.
That's okay.
Are we able to deduce about which direction it came from?
Tight.
It would be difficult. You can attempt to make a perception check. Or...
It's a cave and it echoes.
I'll
Yep.
do that.
22? Nope, I got a 4. Never mind.
Close. Pretty close.
Jeez.
I could chronal shift it, but I don't want to waste it.
Everybody but Santa for. He was so wrapped up in his own mind.
Always am.
I'm too busy looking for stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. So, while everyone is talking and trying to figure out what to do, you figure the scream probably originated from down the steps.
Down which way?
Down the steps that Cray was talking about.
I kind of feel Casper just kind of take off.
I'll follow.
Oh, I look at Xanivore, like, oh.
Very
Really do.
well, let's go.
Alright.
While I adjust my windows. Craze, see if you can scout ahead. Make sure there's no ambushes this time.
They're already charging down.
There
So
wasn't anything.
Uh,
it's a hero. It's
So-
a hero's thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, yeah. Whoops.
So, as you guys walk into the room, you see what looks like an old lady, and she's like covered in furs, and she's got like a butcher block, and you look over, and she's dragging entrails out of the inside of this man's throat, just reaching down the throat, grabbing like lengths of intestine, just ripping it out and putting it into this cauldron, this big old cauldron in the middle.
Nothing to see here.
And as you all rush down the steps, she looks up.
I'm sorry, we have the wrong apartment. We meant to knock on your neighbor's
Oh,
door.
is this
Excuse us.
2A? Oh, sorry.
No, there wasn't anything by that skeleton, was there?
No. But yeah, like as you all run down, the old lady looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, I wasn't expecting guests."
and what are we having this fine evening? It smells delicious.
You.
A little bit of something I've concocted myself. Some ale smothered remains.
Stairs.
And also some knucklehead trouts. And, I mean, depending on what's going on, maybe some other things. What brings you here?
Well, I can't quite remember, but
We're looking for
So-
some missing fishermen.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I was going
Fisherman.
to ask, is the guy that she's currently torturing, does he look kind of like he'd be a fisherman?
a little bit.
So I'm gonna try something out. In Sylvan, I'm going to say, "My name is Zemstikov. Might I ask your name?"
She replies in Sylvan and says, "My name is Maud Chiselbone. How may I be of service?"
You wouldn't know anything of some missing fishermen, would you?
You mean the ones that came into my abode drunkenly and loudly? So I made them into dinner.
So they barged into your home
No, that'd be
unwillingly and then threatened you.
Threatens one way to look at it.
That's fair enough that you killed them. They kind of deserved it.
indeed.
I'm speaking in another language, my friend.
Crap, I forgot. Sorry.
Yep.
This is all in another language.
But she like waves to you. Just come in, come in.
I give a light bow, not resting my eyes, but I trot in.
Yeah. Looking around this cave, you see, like I said, she's got a stone butcher block atop which she has butchered what looks like a human. There's a flayed corpse, and there's a couple other ones laying on the floor. She looks at you and goes, "So you must have been the commotion earlier. I heard one of my guards being shattered, taken care of."
Yeah, sorry about that one. You see a giant skeleton waking up, and I tried talking to him. He didn't really answer.
Well, of course not. He's dead.
Yeah, well.
Please tell your friends. Come in.
I realized
have
the
my
other
stomach
day.
filled.
Come in, it's fine. She's she's letting us in.
I think I'll just return to my book over here. By the stairs, if you don't mind. A good place to sit and all, you know.
I'm gonna take a couple swigs of wine.
You see the
Pray.
fire underneath the cauldron suddenly light up, and the cauldron starts to warm, it looks like, and you start getting wafts of odd meats, familiar smells that you've smelled before, for some of you.
That smells like an experiment I did not too long ago, actually. Shame about what happened to the boy.
So, besides coming into my abode, killing my guard, and looking for what is now my meal, what brings you here? She's saying this in common.
Oh, okay. Can I just look over at Zanzibar and kind of like raise my eyebrows? Like, what's that about? What's up?
Well, it seems that a bunch of drunken fishermen entered her home and then threatened her. So she killed them, and now she seems to be feasting. It seemed fun to me. You have someone drunk entering your home threatening to kill you when you mean them no harm. What are you going to do?
And in some countries it is fine to eat them if you are starving. And other things.
He asked us the
All of the
question.
above.
Do you feel as if she's starving? She also has fish in this stew. So therefore she has fish as well.
I mean, let's
Fish.
She asked us a question.
Uh,
Are we
I don't
going
know.
to?
other
why-
people's diets.
So-
Things happen.
truth be told, what was your name, ma'am?
My name is Maud Chiselbone.
You just
Maud
say it first.
Chiselbone. Okay. Name's Cass. How do you do?
Oh, I'm doing okay at the moment.
Yes. It is fairly odd that we just, well, like you said, stormed into your home, killed your guard, and now interrupted dinner. But we were sent here to find out what happened to your ingredients.
Well, you found out. Now what do you intend to do about it? That's the
Well-
question. You notice, like, the whole time she's been talking to all of you, her eyes have not blinked.
Can I roll perception to see if, like, there's anything else? If, like, it's like an image or, yeah, like an illusion of some sort?
You can attempt to. Make an investigation check.
Uh-oh.
Just looks like a really weird old lady with odd teeth and eyes that currently haven't blinked in a couple minutes now.
We're trying to do a scaring contest. I mean, I've known stare for a long time. But I've noticed you haven't blinked in quite some time.
Well,
You're concentrating on something.
not necessarily. I haven't been able to cast spells in such a long time. Not since the fishers from the villages killed my sisters, that is.
I'm sorry, did you say they killed your sister?
Of course they did. Both of them.
And why would they do that?
Why do you think they wouldn't? They've seen creatures like us before. She kind of cocks her head, looking at you.
I mean, I've seen creatures like these before, and I didn't have any reason to kill them.
You see kind of like a sly smile go across her face.
Well,
Maud, so we can't just have you killing innocent people and cooking them.
I don't think they were innocent.
You judge and jury, I don't know. I'm sure
How about this, Maud?
I've done something wrong.
Allow us to take a piece of, well, the intruders, and we can be on our way. That way we can at least tell them we found them, and warn them to stay away from your domain.
You see as the smile on her face gets bigger, and she just kind of like steeps her hands together. So you want to make a deal, is it?
Careful, horseman.
Insight that? With hacks and heels?
You wanna roll-
heels?
You want to roll insight? Go for it.
I ask her directly. If we
You
are to-
220!
you can guess a deal probably wouldn't be in your favor, but you might get what you want.
What
Is
do you
that
have
if
in
we're-
mind for
That
the
we
deal?
want. I mean, personally, I heard something about a treasure in a lake. I know there's an underground lake here.
You've heard about the treasure in the lake.
Oh, is that in character? I guess that could be in character.
That
Yes.
would be in character.
Hmm?
Yes. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, I could. Or I could just keep it for myself. I
And
seem
what's
to be
his-
the only one that knows the actual location of it.
This is true. She doesn't be a one.
And do you really know its location, or are you just bluffing?
She lives here. I'm pretty sure she knows the location.
I asked her a question.
She
I-
looks at you and go, "Can you swim, Drow?
I can swim. Yes.
Can you
I
breathe
will also
under the
have my
water?
minion fetch me out of the water if I need to.
Dad, we'll just see Cray pull you out of the water.
Can you breathe in the water?
Oh, we do have one who can, so she could theoretically bring us the treasure.
Where are
Would
you
she?
getting at, Maud? What are you trying to say?
Let's not insult her in her own home.
I'm saying I may be the only one that can get this treasure. As I know where it is, and it'll take a lot longer to find it in the frigid waters of Loch-Dinishire.
Of where did she say it was?
Loch-Dinishire, which is the lake that you guys just traversed on.
To get into the cave, that lake we
Yes,
came in on? Okay. So it's not in this cave.
correct. As far as you can tell.
What would you want from us for information for this treasure, so-called? And what is the treasure, by the way, if you're so knowing?
Lots and lots of gold.
Oh,
Your people like gold, I believe, right? He looks at pretty much all of you.
do I look like a dragon?
Gold serves its purpose. What of
We
artifact?
can buy alcohol, ale, supplies.
Might as well be able to pay for whatever you want, right? I didn't count it, of course, but there was a large amount of it.
Can I tell she's lying?
Insight. She seems to be telling the truth.
That's investigation.
When we roll together, just run with it.
What's your insight?
Plus
bonus?
1.
Okay, so minus 4 from
4.
that. So you're still at a 16.
Yeah.
It still seems like she's telling the truth.
Hmm. So if we were to offer you a deal, what would you want? What would you gain from us?
Well, could always use more protein. She looks at the kobold and then to Gwen. I'm like, either of them would do. I'm sure they would flavor up the stew perfectly.
Well, hold on. Wait.
You will not have Cray.
What if we can,
What about a horse?
Arwen,
It's
the horse.
I'm standing in front of Gwen,
That's the same
and
idea.
Arwen both moved in front of Gwen, like, nope.
We gotta protect the baby.
I don't know where Cray is, or else I'd kind of be like, leave him alone, but I don't know where he is on this map.
We do have a horse.
And I kind of slap Zan's crop like around the ass. Look at that tampon right there.
Oh, shit. That's a fighting slap right there. I'm saying. Hold up. Are we a team? I'm confused. Who's the
We're
team
still
is
somewhat strangers.
We do actually have a horse outside this cave. Would that do?
True.
horse meat is quite delicious.
Horse is quite gamey. I like exotic.
Well, sometimes you have to settle for what you can get, if you
And
think
there's
about
not
it.
many drow up above. Is that exotic?
I've seen drow before.
Have you had drow before?
We're not very tasty, I can assure you. I've had drow before. It's not worth it. We're very bland and salty.
I almost want to roll to see if I think he's lying, but then on the other hand, I don't want to know if
The first thing he did was try to get your blood, so...
Yeah, I know. I think, yeah. I don't want anything past this guy.
What if we send more townsfolk your way? Tell them we put it out the place.
What are we doing?
That is an interesting deal. I would have a couple probably come in. But then, of course, they would tell the other townsfolk, and then I would be out again.
Not if they live. Not if they didn't live.
So,
I mean, there are other
She-
creatures out here that could have taken down the townsfolk. We saw quite a couple harpies out there. The giants may do.
she seems to kind of look at the cauldron, and then a little to the left of it, and then look at all of you. You know, well, if you're not wanting to make a deal and just pitter-patter around it, then maybe I should just take it for myself. A light appears as you see her form change.
Oh no.
And I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Can I immediately cast a Chronal Shift on her so she cannot do that?
No, because this is not an attack. There was no attack or roll for it.
We gotta make a Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom save.
What is it that we see? A light appears?
Yes.
Will list. A light.
It's the top of
I
Oh.
feel like a plus everything,
save.
and I roll fucking 9.
So, is this an affect humanoid thing or affect everyone thing?
Oh wait. Damn it!
Like,
Damn it.
So,
I'm just wondering.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Don't you have bless?
perfect. You have to cast bless. Okay, so what appeared in front of you before I go through all this stuff, it looks like just a little orb of light, pretty much. But for the cleric and paladin, you would realize that these are undead, known as will-o-wisps. As for everyone else, I'm just going to show you the handout.
Oh, I didn't think she was that creepy looking. Damn.
Well, that's what she looks like now. She used to look like an old lady, but now you can see her true form, which means with the saves that everyone rolled, it looks like Kailani and Castiel failed. Everyone else passed. So Kailani and Castiel, you are considered frightened. I'll just put it in the chat. Any humanoid that starts its turn within 30 feet of the creature and can see must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for a minute. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, with disadvantage if the creature is within line of sight, ending the effect on itself as a success. If the save is successful, you are immune to the effect for the next 24 hours. Unless the target is surprised, which you were all surprised essentially because the light went up and she changed. You could have averted your eyes to avoid making the initial saving throw. But that means we're going to have to go into some initiative.
Dude, I keep watching the die on D&D Beyond go from like 19 and 20 to some other die, and it's starting to piss me off. It'll be like on 20 and then just like, no. It's like, okay, thanks.
Oh, I need to make Gwen's saving throw too. Let's see if she's scared.
Cray was actually legit, like, startled and wasn't able to act very fast.
Scared of being eaten.
Gwen actually just passed.
No, I'm
Okay, I need to add Arwen to the turn order. You rolled a 19.
Fucking
See,
Cray and
you
Zane
guys-
both terrified.
You guys actually went about this a much better way than if you would have went up the river. I'll give you that much.
I was about to make a deal.
Yeah, you really were digging this chick, and I don't know why.
I was gonna do something clever, but I never got a chance to get over it.
That's always the story we hear. Well, I was just about to do something clever.
Shoulda,
I mean,
coulda,
I'm Faye.
woulda.
Hags sometimes
Well,
are Faye.
I had a spell lined up that I was going to use, but yeah.
It probably wouldn't have worked.
I want to live.
Well, Arwen, at the top of the order, you are the first to react. You see a scary creature appear in front of you and a floating orb of light that you are also kind of weirded out by. What would you like to do?
I don't even know. I guess I'm just gonna hold my ground.
Are you going to attack?
I don't know. I kind of do, but I don't know what the hell it's gonna do.
Only one way to find out.
I guess I'll try to shoot it with my longbow.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that. You have a +1 at the moment as well, so whatever you roll, +1. Are you attacking the floating light, or are you attacking her?
I'm attacking her.
Okay. That'll hit. So go ahead and roll damage. So you actually do 7 damage. Yeah. Very nice. Quick shot. Lands directly in her shoulder. And she looks back at you and hisses. Anything else? You do have, I think, a couple bonus actions now.
Hunter's mark.
No, she didn't get Hunter's Mark. I know that.
Oh, okay.
I thought about it. I guess we can try doing a magic stone.
Okay. Yeah, so you shoot her and then reach down and grab a couple pebbles, and you cast Magic Stone on them, which means they are now magical. You have, I believe, 3? You touch, yeah, 1 to 3 pebbles. So you pick up 3 pebbles, and they are imbued with magic. So next turn you can use those to make a ranged attack, or you can give them to someone else and they can throw it as well, and it does your damage at range.
That's it. Remember the +1 for your attack and
Yep.
damage.
Yeah. So that brings it to her turn. Looking... You guys are both up next. I'm going to roll a D2 on this because she's going to try to do something that could be really bad for both of you. For both of you being frightened. Jesse and Crystal, do you want evens or odds?
I'm odd.
Alright, yeah, she's the oddball.
Okay. It is evens. So that means her
Jesse, this
eyes...
is not your session, buddy.
Oh, Casso, no.
Cass, she looks directly at you and you see her eyes flash. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Dude, good!
You pass. Good job.
I don't know what I passed, but I did good with a C.
Yep. That brings it to Kailani.
So I'm frightened still? Yes?
You are frightened, yes. Which
But
means
I'm
you have
frightened of the Will-O-Wisp,
disadvantage.
not of her, right?
No, of her. It's her appearance that frightened you. The Will-O-Wisp just gave everything light.
Where goes that idea? Okay, so I would have disadvantage. Is there a way I can break out of being frightened? Is there a roll I can make
At the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save.
at the end of my turn? Okay.
Yeah, so right now, for your turn, you have disadvantage.
If I attack the Will-O-Wisp, same thing, I'll have disadvantage.
Yes, because she's in sight.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look over at Cass and I'm going to say, let me make sure this works. Just say something real cool, maybe. Does guidance work on an attack roll?
Guidance does not work on an attack roll. It is ability checks.
Ability checks and saving throws.
Can I?
Oh no, I'm
can I
thinking of.
cast guidance on myself?
You can, but that's an action to do as well.
Yeah. I think I'm going to cast guidance on Cass to help with his wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
I'm
so
unfriend next time.
is guidance touch? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yes.
So you actually can't do that because you can't get closer to Maud, and Cass is way on the other side.
Alright, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
There you go.
Wait a minute, when did Xanavor and Cass switch?
You've
I
been
know.
there.
What?
I said, when did you two switch spots?
We didn't. I've been here.
Yeah, we've been
Oh.
down here.
Oh, have I been trying to protect Cass?
Yep.
God damn it.
Xanavor was back on the steps.
Yeah.
I'm your master now, little boy.
We will discuss this later.
I just gave him the.
So you cast guidance on yourself. That is your action.
Okay, and then do I still make my wisdom save?
At the end of your turn, yes.
Okay, so and I can't move closer, so that's fine. I'm just gonna cast guidance on myself. How do I do that with the roll? I make a wisdom save and then we just add
Add a d4, yeah.
a d4. Okay. Okie dokie, we can do that now.
I don't think it works on saves though. So it would work on like an attack roll.
Guidance is a.
It would
Ability
work,
check.
work on an attack roll.
Yeah, it's for abilities. Like a perception check or...
I'm
Like
sorry.
adding on to
Athletics.
There's
stuff
like
that.
there's all kinds of different spells that do it. Let me look it up real quick.
Bless is
Not
saving
saves,
throws and
not
attacks.
attack rolls. 'Cause if so, I wouldn't have done that.
Right.
Bless does attacks and saving throws.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of, is bless and not guidance.
Guidance, ability checks is what guidance is for. So like
Yes.
stealth, persuasion, investigation, stuff like that. So it's more of an out of combat spell more than anything.
Yeah.
Which is why it would make sense that it's a cantrip, right?
Mm-hmm. But it's super useful.
Right.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
we use it all the time.
Oh yeah.
No, I think
Oh,
you're
it
thinking
is.
of Bless though.
I don't have bless. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. Can I do a different action?
Yes, I will allow you to do a different action because we were all
Thank you.
confused on
I'm a
that.
dumbass.
You guys are confused.
So I spent my turn just looking around, thinking of doing one thing, and then I'm a dummy. Didn't do that. Can I cast Shield of Faith instead?
Who are you casting it on?
Um,
I believe it's touch as well, so you could do it on yourself
Yes.
or Arwen or Gwen, pretty much.
I want to do it on
And then
is that something I can move around?
You can't force her.
I know that, but later on, it's a bonus action. Can I move the shield as a bonus action?
You can't
No.
move it, no. It's concentration on one person.
All right. It's touch. I will put this on. Arwen, what's your armor class?
Your AC. Should look like a shield on the top of your sheet or something.
Oh, 13.
I'm gonna put it on Arwen.
Okay, so now your AC is a 15 right now. And you are also concentrating.
Yep.
I'm going to put a little dot on you, and I'm going to put a shield on Arwen. Alright, so end of your turn you made the wisdom save, which is a failure again. You are still frightened. Bringing it to Cass. Cass, you are also frightened, which means you cannot get closer to her.
So I can't attack her either, though, right?
Not unless you got something at range, and it would be at disadvantage.
Oh. Okay. Then I'm going to take about 15 feet away. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going. No, I'm gonna end my turn there, actually.
Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Do better than me. There you
There
You are
you
no
go.
longer frightened. That is the end of your turn now.
That is right.
go. I'm supposed to do
Okay. I'm not done.
So they set it up to try to get as many people in an aura around her within 30 feet, and then the will-o-wisp appear. So they set it up to be dirty. I didn't do this. Don't blame me.
I can't do it.
that. Such a
I
mean
didn't do.
DM.
I didn't do it.
don't blame the DM, blame the rolls.
Yeah.
Melee 5 feet. So it's gonna move up to the closest person, which is Zanzikoth.
Xanathor, get it right.
Zan the 4, yeah. You both pick Zan. Don't blame me.
It wasn't even planned, alright?
Wasn't at all.
Does
Mine was just randomly generated.
Does a 12 hit you, Xanavor?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
The wizard.
Oh,
6 lightning damage.
Ow.
They're lucky if they have a 10 AC.
Right.
I'm talking about. Euro had a 21. That's its turn, bringing it to Zanzikoth now.
So, I have a question about what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
If I run up and try to dump the cauldron on her,
Yeah.
I know I won't take damage. But I'm also a powerful build.
I will say you have no idea how heavy that cauldron is. So you could try, but it's going to be a roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna speak words of encouragement as he's doing it.
I mean, I'll
Could I have advantage with the powerful build?
Dude, you're going to get up there and do a rear kick.
It would lower the DC, but it wouldn't give you advantage.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Try to go here, and I'm gonna attempt to dump over the cauldron.
You're just going to, like, turn around and donkey kick it?
I was gonna use my hands, but yeah, I could try and donkey kick it.
That would probably be better because it's hot.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll athletics, yeah.
$16?
That's enough. You pour it over on her. I'm gonna say she takes 2d6 fire damage.
I was gonna try that soup.
You
on
can
the
still
ground,
try
you
it.
can
It's,
still
it's on the
try it.
ice. It just might have extra water in it now.
Bone. Wait, ground bone soup? Ooh, see what I did there?
Bone broth.
It only has human in it.
You hear like a
Fish.
So, Zinzikoff roll 2d6.
Roll it. Okay.
6 damage.
6, not bad.
She glares at you angrily as she is just drenched in this soup now.
I was gonna make a deal. And so I moved. Let's see. I was there. That's 15, 20, 30. I'm gonna move away, like up here, and that will be my turn. As I run up and dump the stew on her.
Alright. Gwen's turn. Gwen's gonna go after the light.
Pretty lie.
that little token's picture looks like it's actually looking at the light too, like, ooh.
Come on, Gwen.
It's floating, so she's gonna get on her hind legs and just take a claw at it. That's a nat 20.
Holy shit!
Good lord.
Smack.
God damn it,
I
Gwen!
love that.
Poof!
Oh my god!
Damn!
She's the best one.
Fuck.
She fucking one-shot it with the crit. She turned it into a beach ball and just...
Service.
It
Smack.
pops and just.
You watch as the creature just flies back about 20 feet and then disappears.
There goes the light.
I love it. Craig.
I'm gonna move forward and I'm going to grovel and beg.
Okay.
I whispered to Draconic, you traitor.
So basically, it takes her attention on me instead of you guys, and you guys all have advantage on her. And
Oh no, it does.
For your
but still,
next
I
turn.
want to do it
Or
anyway.
just melee or
I'm just-
everything?
it doesn't specify, so I think it's everything as long as it has
Okay.
attack roll. Once per short rest as an action, you can cower to distract foes. Until the end of your next turn, all allies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet of me that can see you.
Okay. Yeah, it just says attack rolls.
Oh, sorry for
so-
this hag.
So you watch as Maud like glares angrily as the centaur runs away, and then suddenly, while she's distracted, Cray runs up about 10 feet away from her and just starts bawling his eyes out, just crying.
Please just eat
And
me.
she just-
Leave my friends alone.
She has this super confused look as she looks down at him, like, "What the hell?"
They chose me. Where's the goal? Where's the goal? Okay, there's your sacrifice. Where's the goal?
Sanivore, your turn.
I'll help you pick up the cauldron.
I'm gonna stand next to Cray, and I'm going to use Thunder Wave on her. So she has to make a con save of 13.
Okay. She has a 7.
Cool. She's gonna take 2d8 damage.
Ooh, good hit.
Very good.
14 damage, okay. And does that do anything else?
Doesn't Thunderwave push 10 feet?
Oh,
I
don't
believe so.
put-
Let me
Don't push her away from me, you dingus.
But it does.
She has to be 10 feet away from me for you guys to get advantage.
No, as long as you use it.
Yeah,
All
she's pushed
creatures that
away.
are 10 feet away from me.
It has a loud boom for 300 feet. So everybody
Until the
uses
end of my next turn, allies gain advantage on attacks and enemies that
Oh,
are within
okay.
10 feet.
I thought it was when you used it. Okay.
Oh, that's why that's interpreted too. And then
Yeah,
after
so
I
you just... Right, Zach? Am I reading it right?
Post in.
I'm
roll 20.
reading something else. Push 10 feet away from you on a successful save, half as much damage as isn't pushed. Okay. And then.
Well, I could. Let's see. I was right here, so I could just go like round over here and just push her closer to Cray if that's really what we want.
Oh. Pushes her that
I'll
way.
say she's still confused, so she gets thrown back 10 feet. She failed. Which also means that Kailani is a little bit farther away from her now.
Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing and move back behind Cray. Just protect me. Bravo, it's working.
Hide by Gwen. Arwen, top of the round. Your turn.
Oh, wow. Okay, so do I have to stay by Kalani?
No. As long as she's concentrating on you.
And I will try my bow.
Nice.
It's gonna hit. You technically have advantage, so go ahead and roll again just in case you get a 20. Okay. So 6 piercing damage because it's a +1 at the moment. -6. Cool. Alright. And then anything else?
No.
Let's see if there's anything. Yeah, you just got the magic stones, which is an action to actually use it. You just have them magically in your hand at the moment. But I think that's all that you can do unless you're going to move somewhere else. It's her turn. Yeah. She's gonna run up to the centaur.
Don't do that.
The one that was talking to her and then
Don't
kicked
do
over
that.
her soup that she was trying to make.
Don't do that. Don't run up to this centaur.
That's a 23 to hit.
That's going to
I
hit.
used Chronal Shift on her.
Okay. I rolled two 23s.
Damn.
Oh my
Do
god.
that.
Yeah. Essentially, it just gives her disadvantage because she had to straight roll, and I rolled two 23s on it.
How much damage?
8 slashing damage as she runs at you just out of her mind at the moment and just latches onto you with these like long claws and just rakes down the side of you.
Where's my food?
Shut
Oh
up.
god.
Screaming. So, Gristle, you're still frightened, so disadvantage.
The cowering thing, that doesn't negate that.
It action until the start of when? When does that work?
My next turn.
So yes, it
It's
would
in
make
chat.
it an even roll, pretty much. If you're doing
I
attack
don't have
rolls.
advantage, but okay. All right, if that's the, but I still can't move towards her, correct?
Correct. You have to do something at range.
I'm going to attempt to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
So, a flash of light streaks towards a creature within range.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah. Alright, so I put my hands out and say a little something, and she's going to take 46 radiant damage.
Well, very nice.
And it says the next attack roll made against the target before the end of my next turn will have advantage. I don't guess that's going to do anything.
It evens it out, but it did a good chunk of damage. Like she does not look good. So go ahead and roll your wisdom save.
Please be good. good to me, wisdom. I'm a fucking cleric.
You are still scared.
Good job.
So you essentially, like, everything works the way that you explained, but you're like hiding your eyes while you do it, and you just shoot it, and you're like, did it hit? I don't want to look. All right,
Guys. Yoey.
Cass,
Okay.
you're a long way off.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go right here, in between all my people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cast command.
Okay.
And the one word I speak to her is approach. So on her next turn, she's going to have to. Oh, she's got to succeed on a wisdom saving throw first. Sorry. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 10.
Oh, good. So I'm gonna display this. I don't know how to do that actually. How do I display it? Y'all?
You have to do it through Roll20. I don't think you can display it through.
I just copied and pasted mine and put it into the chat.
Tell you what, I'll just cast it real quick. You guys should be able to see it, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
There we go. So I'm going to use approach. And so the target moves towards you at the shortest and most direct route, ending its turn if it moves within 5 feet of you. So
And
my hope.
Does this win?
Do what?
When does it do it? At the beginning of its turn?
At the beginning of its turn, yes.
So you're hoping for opportunity attacks.
Oh
every
god,
time
all
it-
day.
Okay.
So
I see what you did there.
okay. And Cass is done with that.
Alright. Zanzikoth, you just got scratched by a really ugly lady.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Or does
You never know, he could.
Got that hag scratch fever.
we should make him roll to see how much he enjoyed that.
Ooh. He
I'm
was really
going
digging
to-
this book.
Wasn't that one? Harder.
Take a. Actually, wait. The range is. Oh, okay. The range is south. So I'm gonna take another drink and spin it at her.
Okay, so she needs to make a dex save again?
Yes.
17.
Triple H spit on her.
Okay. So it doesn't do anything.
So essentially what you're trying to do is, like, spit this caustic brew on her. She's latched onto you with her claws, and you're trying to turn left, and your ass end goes right at the same time, and you just don't connect.
Okay. So that's my turn.
Gwen's confused where the light went.
Where did it go?
Ball!
And because Animal doesn't understand, it's gonna go eat soup.
Okay.
It walks over and just starts lapping up the soup on the ground. Craig.
Does its tongue get stuck?
That's fair.
No, it's a hot soup. And there's a lot of it too. You're starting to notice that. Craig, your turn.
Cray is going to. How far away am I? Oh, it's.
Quite a bit.
Cray's gonna shoot it.
Okay. Uh, 18 will hit. Go ahead and fish for the 20. Nope. So, Cray, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
I shoot her.
Alright, so, because this is in order, Zanzikoth is currently spinning in circles trying to spit this acidic brew on her, and she's spinning on the ass end of him, just latched on. You line up your shot, and you wait for that final spin, and right as that face is directly at you, that terrible face, you release your arrow, and it flies through the air, and it strikes true directly between her eyes. The last thing you watch is her eyes cross, and then she just lets go and falls to the ground, not moving. And that's the end of combat, guys.
I'm gonna hope her in the face.
You just step on her as you turn around. We're gonna actually go ahead and end it there. You guys got your level up a little early, but I wanted to make sure that you could survive the giant fight if it got out, and the hag. Like I said, you took this the right way, and killed the frost giant while it was still getting out of the ice. Otherwise, this could have went really bad if you would have taken the river and then came in the other way. Because, like she said, it's her guard, and she would have called for it and just sat there and watched it beat you.
Oh God.
I think we really need to thank Cray for his, sleuthing skills.
Cowardice?
His
Thank you for your cowardice.
For my skirtling.
Your
His
skirtle.
skirtling, yes.
Your skirtle. That's what it is now. You don't
Saved by the skirtle.
Oh, did Kaurus follow?
do what?
Did Kaurus follow?
I can't hear you.
Did the viewer follow Kaurus?
Let me check. Because we got follows, I think. No, we got. It looks like Eric followed Mr. Kabibbles. Is that right?
Yeah, that's me.
All right. A little late, but you got it.
I had to figure out how Twitch works. Leave me alone.
And then we had a follow from Stefan Can. So thank you very much, Stefan Can and Kabibbles. We will be back tomorrow, actually, with our next episode of Dungeon of the Mad Mage, which will be at same time, 6:15. I believe we will actually have a new character and an old character reappearing just for the fact that they were gone for the past 2 weeks. So it all kind of worked out that we missed last week, sadly. We'll also be back on Sunday, and then we'll have a hiatus for, I think, 2 weeks because it's Super Bowl Sunday after that, and then Valentine's Day the week after. So we're going to take off, spend some time with our loved ones. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time, guys. Bye.
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 Adios.